things are going good with this team, it seems like they go really good. What's it like to be a part when the offense is just flowing so well, the ball's moving and winding up in the net? It's almost like playing tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, definitely. It's amazing, and we go through strikes with our offense where we struggle, and it's tough when we're shorthanded and stuff like that. We seem to we're so talented at times that our biggest default is, okay, it's my turn to go to the net. It's my turn to go to the net. JT has done a great job of bringing us back in, and as a leader, I try to bring everybody back in to say it's a commitment to stick to the game plan and play our game, and I think we've been successful with doing so.
This team has had a knack this year of scoring 2 goals back to back. It's like a box. You guys just almost daze your opponent. Where does that come from, to the ability to have those quick strike back to back goals? It seems like it's happening almost game by game.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps with the crowd being in it, and obviously Farrell winning draws and being successful. I feel like our ball team in general has gotten so much better over the years. But when the crowd's rocking as loud as it can, and you have a great defense and a great goaltender like Matt, the next one's so important, and we feed off that energy. So it's amazing that we've been successful.
Been home since, I think, what was it, December 28th. How do you try and replicate the success the team is having without the fan aspect behind you all?
Yeah, you know what? It's one of those things where each game we want to continue to get better. We want to dictate out there. I feel like the big word is dictate, because so many teams are so talented in this league, and they try different things on us, and it's important for us to stick to our game plan and make them change things on us, and we put pressure on them, and I think we've done a great job at that. Our penalty kill was amazing tonight, and it's just a team effort. When things aren't going your way, whether it's a bad call or whatever it may be, just keep your head down and work a little bit harder.
Dang, you've had a unique schedule this year with all the weeks off. Has it been, looking back now, has it helped you in terms of rest, or has it hurt you a little bit in terms of continuity and things have been going so good, part of you wants to go out and play some more?
Yeah, it's frustrating for sure. I feel like it's hard to get in a rhythm, and you know what? It doesn't feel like we're 6-0. I feel like the last 2 games we were mad at ourselves, even though we won. We want to continue the success that we've been having, but it's tough. Obviously, we were doing something right because it's a strength of schedule kind of league, and obviously with all the bye weeks throughout the start, they want us to kind of get out of rhythm, and then we have 12 games in 10 weeks. So this is going to be a big test for us, and we're kind of ready for it. So I'm excited to kind of go on the road and get to know the guys a little bit more and bond that way.
Dane, is anybody going to be working with Farrell on his penalty shots? And also, do you find it as an athlete too, it's sometimes hard to keep up when you get a big lead on another opponent? Keep your foot on the gas?
Yeah, you know what? The first question, Connor, he works on his penalty shots quite a bit actually in practice. So we'll have to teach him a thing or two. He almost had them, but you know what? Every goal in this league is great. So he made a great save. He made a great move as well. But as far as your second question goes, it is tough. You're not used to kind of being in a huge lead. You saw it in Philly. We were up by quite a bit, and instead of walking away with it, we kind of let them back in it. And when things are going so great, which they have been, it's hard to kind of just you're kind of like you take a little bit off the gas, like you said, and you're a little bit too relaxed instead of keep going and playing our game. We kind of get away from it, and we know we're going to be tested like we have been coming up here.
The annual question, Dane, with Tucker Williams night. You're one of the guys that has that connection. Not too many of the rookies obviously do. Do you tell the rest of the boys, the young kids, about the whole night?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I had a speech at the beginning. Obviously, I was 19 years old when I was on this team when it happened, and I didn't really understand it. And as I grew up, you run into more of those issues of people passing away, and you kind of start to understand it a little bit more. And it's a tragedy, you don't really understand what they go through and stuff like that. And I told the guys, this is a great opportunity to be thankful that we're able to play this game that we love and be breathing today, because I know Tucker, he wanted to fight and he kept fighting as a young kid. So I told the guys that no matter what happens tonight, we keep fighting, because if there's a bad call, if we make a bad play, we're lucky when we get a second chance. And Tucker was an unbelievable person. This was so cool to play Dyson out there. It's surreal. It makes me feel old, but it's an amazing event, and Scott Loeffler's done a great job, and we want to continue the success. And these games are ones that you mark on the calendar, and I feel like I wish it was every night, because I feel like I'm successful personally on these nights, because it's bigger than myself.
Can you share if you said anything to Dyson at the end of the game?
I didn't. I wanted to do a jersey swap with him, but unfortunately, obviously, I understand the emotions of those type of games, and I know he was frustrated. I just told him I loved him, and he played great, and he has a successful, he's a rookie, and he's doing very well. And obviously, look at his dad; he had a great career, and I could see Dyson having a great career as well. So hopefully, I get to see him again, and again, I love watching him play, and again, it makes me feel so old, but it was an amazing opportunity to play against him.
Dane, how great has it been just in this game with having an offense where you have multiple guys that can just not only just score from the crease, but even from the perimeter?
Yeah, it's whenever we score by community, I know everybody talks about Josh and Dane, and it's really not Josh and Dane. It's a unit, and I as a playmaker, I like to get those guys the ball, because they work so hard for me, and those are things that go unnoticed. My success is because of especially having the right sides like Dahoga, Bucky, and Frazier. They've done a great job of getting me open, and for me, it's my job to reward them. And when we're scoring like that, it's just so fun. Everybody enjoys it, and it's amazing. So we want to continue that success and take a little bit of pressure off our defense.
Thoughts on the Toronto Rock coming up on the 14th?
Yeah, we're excited about it. Obviously, it's a little bit away, but we know it's going to be a battle. It doesn't matter what their record is. They've been successful the past 2 games. They're getting healthier, which is amazing. We're looking forward to the challenge ahead, and those games, we don't like them, they don't like us, so they're the fun ones. It's easy to get for that. We just got to play without emotion, because you saw it tonight. We kind of were getting a little angry, and those are tough ones to bounce back at, and they're a team that can bury us if we stay in the penalty box. So we're going to enjoy the bye week to an extent, get back at practice, and work and get ready for Toronto.
Excited to not have any more bye weeks this year?
I wouldn't say I'm excited to not have bye weeks. I wish we had one kind of towards the end of the season. So, but 12 games in 10 weeks, then going into the playoffs, that's going to be a grind, and it's really going to test us. Again, like I said, we're looking forward to the challenge. It won't be easy. We'll see what we're made of.